I'm going live again. Yeah, this is a heavy upload day. Yeah, what's going on with Joe said Joe Epstein. Oh, child, what's his child name? Oh yeah, yeah, Joe Osteen. What's going on with this man? And why is he smiling like that? So, in Houston, Texas, y'all know he racist anyways. Because they had that hurricane. Was that last year? Last year too, when um people that was his church is so damn big. $1 for everybody. That's like $1,000 because I don't know how many seats his church hold. But anyways, y'all, um, he didn't open his doors or have people to shelter at his church. He said he didn't want them raggedy motherfuckers at his church. So yeah, he supposed to be uh, the man of the cloth. You can't be, these raggedy ass pastors. But anyways, y'all, what I come to let y'all know is that a female shooter, and that's not normal to have, these churches be getting, pow and shoot up and all that other kind of stuff. But it's not common for a female shooter, to go into a church because, in the past they had a lot of churches that, came in there and did what they did. Hey Neil, how you doing, hon? I was right. I was right about that first prediction. I said that they're gonna do a touchdown or they was gonna do a field goal, and both teams did not do a touchdown. Both teams, their first score was field goals. But I'm not watching the game because my team is the Saints, and they're not going, so I'm just giving them highlights of the game. So both teams had kicked a field goal. They did not do a touchdown. So I was right on that first prediction. And then also, why I'm thinking that the 49ers may go win this game is because Kansas City went to Super Bowl last year. Now, if they win twice in a row, now you know that they paying heavy money for that team to go to win Super Bowl 2 years in a row, and that's gonna be a world record because I don't watch football like that, so I never heard of one team going to the Super Bowl back to back. So, if they do, then that's gonna be a world record for that team going to the Super Bowl back to back and winning because I know they won last year and they played against the Eagles. So, we are in the third quarter right now. So when I left my friend's house, the score was 10-3, and only had it was the second half. They only had 20 seconds, and that's when the Kansas City Chiefs kicked a field goal and they made their score 3-10. So I was right so far. So right now what we have is that pastor named Joel Osteen, a female came in a church and went ballistic and shot the place up, and she also had her daughter with her, but even I don't know if she had any mental health going on, but she is sad to say that she did not make it. The cops had retaliated and they took her out. So that is very sad. My prayers is with that with her in heaven or whatever she's gonna go, and her child because she had her daughter with her. Her daughter was, I don't know how old her daughter was, but her daughter was like maybe 6, I think, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But to witness her mom passing away like that, and then if you look at this at it now, that church hold at least thousands of people. So we don't know why the woman came into a church of all places, into a church and shot it up, and then she lost her life. So that is sad, and my prayers are with. So let's go and see what happened.
Active shooter out of Central area, Lakewood Church. Turning violent. Around 2 p.m. local time, Houston police say a female shooter entered Lakewood Church, the worshiping home of televangelist pastor Joel Osteen, a mega church that can hold 16,000 people.
16,000
with a long
people.
rifle and a trench coat with a backpack, accompanied by a small child, approximately 4 to 5 years old.
Wow.
Once she entered, at some point she began to fire.
All of a sudden, we just heard in the backstage, somewhere around the back out there, a few shots fired. This man says he was waiting for a Spanish service to begin when gunshots rang out.
Officer and agent engaged, striking the female.
Police say the shooter died at the scene, adding the young child with her was hit and is in critical condition.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Shot in the leg, but is not believed to have been involved.
Once she went down, officers reported back to us that she threatened, that she had a bomb. So we searched her vehicle, our bomb squad, and also the backpack. No explosives were found, but she was also spraying some type of substance on the ground.
Police blocking off the area with many evacuating.
And I thought that I maybe could die. After that, I just sent a message to my husband saying that I love him, and to my daddy saying the same.
Authorities believe the incident was isolated. Pastor Osteen speaking out late today.
Why is you smiling, demon?
There are forces of evil, but the forces that are for us, the forces of God, are stronger than that. Tonight, a community of worship shaken. Jesse Kirsch, NBC News.
Thanks.
Okay, so the child was hit as well. Wow, I did not know that. And they said she's in critical condition. And so I'm believing maybe that she has some mental health going on here. That's what it maybe sound like. But I don't like how the cops always have to use deadly force. I mean, you can't unless you got a bulletproof beanie. That's never heard of. But they have vests and other stuff. But I know this was she had a gun and stuff like that. But I mean, do we always gotta use a gun? Y'all can do the what they call them little fire thingies, not fire, the bullet, the rubber bullets or empty bullets, something like that. A taser probably was on, her adrenaline probably was rushing because she already had that on her mind. She came in a trench coat, and they in Texas. I don't know how the weather is in Texas right now, but she came with a trench coat. And do we have to start having metal detectors at churches now? Do people have to be searched their purses to come to a church of worship where it's supposed to be safe? Where it's supposed to be safe. First of all, it's supposed to be safe, and then it's a place of God. So you know that she had to be suffering with a mental health, or she just a demonic spirit person to go to a church and open fire, and then she had her child with her. Again, my prayers go out to that family, and I hope that little girl is safe, and I hope she make it through. And but Joe Osteen, that man, he's something else. Why is you smiling? You got a what they call it, arrest bitch face? A lady just lost her life and her child's in critical condition, and you're smiling. If you don't stop that, don't just stop it. But again, I just want to, just what say a heavy upload Sunday. So I just seen this, and I had to come on here and express my opinion about this situation. And this is very sad. All these churches, schools, churches, all these are public areas. Why are they constantly being attacked? Do we have to start doing metal detectors at these places? I know they're starting to build these schools where they're closed in, and so it's only one way in and one way out. But if the threat is on the campus, then you're already closed in. So what's gonna happen then? You're trying not for the outside to come into a school, but what if the threat's already inside the school? Now we got churches. So like, do we gonna have to start checking backpacks, purses, searching the men because it seemed like there's nowhere safe. So and church is supposed to be a safe place. That's a place of worship. And they said that holds 16,000 people, and I'm quite sure it was at least 5,000 or more. And that's traumatizing for a church to get to witness that. So those people gonna need some prayers too as well. So peace and blessing abundance to everybody. I'm gonna have prayers to that child, and she's gonna be traumatized because she lost her mom right in front of her, and then she also got wounded, and she's in critical condition. So as the news unfold within the next couple of days, I will give you guys an update when it comes out. So I am House of Queens TV. Thank you all for coming. Thank you, Neil, so much. Thank you, My brother, yes, thank you, Nia, for coming through and supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, brother. And have a good night. It's still early, and I say I'm gonna try my hardest to I'm still trying to go through and find the clips that I wanted. Yeah, I do want to go live with you so we can do that conspiracy theory things that I said earlier in my video. So, thank you for coming.